All right, I'm Rob.
And I'm Frances, and we are still stepping.
All right, today we are in Wyndham here in, where are we?
Club Wyndham Cypress Palms in Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee, Florida, but we all over Florida, so maybe shoot. But you know what? Today we're going to, we're going to have a nice little video. It's going to be our former high school, George Washington Carver High School. And then, being that we were looking at the high school, and there were two black high schools in our area at the time. One was Carver and one was Robert Harris. So we're going to do a little bit of run around Robert Harris, just a little bit on the street level, because we don't know much to tell you about Robert Harris.
Well, it was our rival school. I remember that.
It was our rival school. Yep. But anyway, I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances. And we are still stepping. Now, remember, we so appreciate all of you supporting our YouTube channel. But remember, we need you to subscribe, like, comment, share, set up the notification bell if you haven't already. And we just appreciate so much being here. We hope we're bringing value to you. Also, for those of you who haven't joined, we now have a Robert and Frances Still Steppin' Facebook group. And we would love to have you come over and become a member there, because it's going to be a little bit more interactive to where we can really talk back and forth. So Robert and Frances Still Steppin', our Facebook group. Come join in. So this is our favorite time of the show. In fact, Robert's favorite time, and mine now.
There we go.
There we go.
It's stepping time with Robert and Frances. Where will they step to today?
Trot Lane, and I knew the man that it was named after, Mr. Trot. I can't remember his first name. Robert, do you remember Mr. Trot's first name? Samuel Trot, that's right. He did so much back in the day for this school and its students. And here we are. We're coming upon what was mine and Robert's high school, George Washington Carver High School. Wow.
Samuel Trot Track.
Samuel Trot Track, that's right. He spent enough time and energy trying to get this track in with lights on it. It actually looks really good.
Now we're going to get out and walk.
Okay. We're going to get out here and we're going to get some steps in our school.
This used to be George Washington Carver High School. Now it's George Washington Carver Elementary School. So we went to high school with the Trojans. They're still the Trojans. We must call it baby Trojans now. Elementary. But this was memories in this building. A lot of memories in this building. Neighborhood. Most of it over here during the time with the teachers, all the professional people lived here. It itself pretty much looked the same. George Washington Carver, home of the Trojans. Is the day the 29th? Having a book or treat. George Washington Carver. This was a fun place back in the day. But now they've got it more so renovated to accommodate elementary kids. Because we definitely did not have a bus route on this side. So that tells us right now, this is the entrance. Yep. This is the entrance into Carver. School been maintained very well, which we would expect. Yep. There's Frances. Because I'm Robert.
I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping. Yep. Let's go around on the behind the school and get a look. Put a little circle back there. Got school buses here today. I guess they must be having some kind of something going on here today. Did we park in the wrong place? You think we are?
Think big, dream bigger.
Yeah. Think big, dream bigger. I guess they must have been on a field trip. And these parents are waiting for their children to come back. Now we know why they're sitting out here. You know, didn't quite understand why they were out here, but now we know.
I want to share with all of you my very first day at this school. I had spent 7 years at Samuel Harrison Elementary School, which you guys got to see. If you haven't seen that, go back and take a look. And so I'm 8th grade now. I'm going into high school. My elementary principal was Mr. Ralph Penn, who just happened to be my mother's cousin and very close friend. So Mr. Penn had full authority to chastise me, whatever needed to reprimand me in school. So I had to walk the chalk line for 7 years of school. I am so excited about now going to high school here at Carver. I get off to, I think walk that day because we lived in walking distance right up the street here. We walk down this way up to the front door. I get up to the front door of the school, and who is standing there? Mr. Ralph Penn.
Lucky you.
He had been moved from Samuel Harrison Elementary School as principal to George Washington Carver High School as principal, who I had as my principal for another 5 years. So, if you want to wonder why I never got in trouble for misbehaving, it's because Mr. Ralph Penn was my principal for 12 out of 13 years of school. And here it is today.
The George Washington Elementary school.
Now.
Now. Okay. Okay. Now we are going into the playground area. There's a little tiny track over here, and they named it the Samuel Trot Track. And the reason for that is not necessary for this track. Mr. Trot was track coach here at the high school. And oh my goodness, this was the last of the high schools in the entire area to get lights. We played all our football games during the day. And so Mr. Moses Craghead, he was instrumental in getting lights on the field. And Mr. Trot was always trying to get these folks to put a track out here, get a track out here. Okay, fast forward to today. Well, I'm not gonna say it's a track, but at least what they have is in honor of Mr. Samuel Trot, who we didn't quite get that 400-meter track that we wanted. In fact, this was the football stadium now. There are no more bleachers out here. All the lights are gone. All of Mr. Moses Craghead effort to get lights, they're gone. But I will say, they have a real beautiful playground out here for the young kids now. It's elementary school now, so we don't expect to have the football field or the lights in the stadium. We know that's all gone. But still, this is what we have now.
And I think I don't know what the word is, gratitude for what this school did for our foundation, I think we should get out here and we should do some stepping right here on this track today.
That's right.
So, we are going to do some stepping.
Because I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping.
Wrotsley is proud to dedicate this track in honor of Coach Sam Trot. Coach Trot was a mentor, teacher, and friend to Henry County schools from August of 1939 to June of 1987. In honor of Mr. Trot and all of his efforts, we're going to get out here. Robert and I, as we've said many times, we're so grateful to be our age and still be able to do the things that we can do. We want to encourage you too. So come on, Robert.
Okay.
Let's get to step.
We're going to get to stepping.
All right.
Yes, we are going to get to stepping on the Samuel Trot Track on the campus of George Washington Elementary School. George Washington Carver Elementary School. Let's get that correct. That's what it is. Like you say, it's not that 8-lane, 400-meter track that we desired. But guess what? The community can come in here and still walk this track.
That's right.
For their health.
That's right.
You know, they can put it down, pick it up. They don't need 400 meters. A step is a step.
A step is a step. And you add them up enough, you get your 10,000 steps a day.
That's what we're going to do. Now,
right.
I don't know, we're not going to video and show you all our 10,000 steps, but we're going to get our 10,000 steps in here.
Yes, we are. All right.
Yes, indeed, because after all, this is a beautiful playground out here. Maybe we inspire some of the kids out here to come and play. Yep. So, I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping. All right, we'll be back with you all. Let us work out a little bit here.
All right.
Talk to you later.
You know what? This is a very special day. Robert, 72. I'm 71. How many people our age get to go back to their high school and be able to walk the track, working towards those 10,000 steps a day. Now remember, good health, y'all, is not by accident. There are certain things that you need to do to reduce your chances of losing your good health. And if you're in a position today, I was talking with another classmate of mine, Russell Martin, who's very active here in the community with the alumni for our school. And I was sharing with Russell, if you have lost a degree of your health, doesn't mean you have to give up. You continue to do what you can do. You can even sit in a chair and exercise. Raise your legs. Move your arms. If you're still breathing, you can get better. You can improve. Thanks for being with us today, because
I'm Robert.
and I'm Frances,
And we are still stepping.
And we want you to do the same.
This here used to be the tennis court. And I only remember one tennis player that we had at Carver at the time. And he was good. He was good. Now, I don't want to mispronounce his name, but he went by TT or TP. So if anybody watching this and know, hey, hit us up. Let us know who he is. But anyway, he was a tennis player, but now this is where we play a little basketball out here. This is where the goals are. I don't know if it's just for the neighborhood, or just for the school, or it's for the neighborhood. But this is nice. Got the goals on this end, so all the balls, no balls going over the fence, because that's a drop off over on the other side. But this is it. George Washington Carver. That's the back side of the school here. And when over to the right here, that is where the mechanic shops and the building trade. I don't think we had auto mechanics up here at the time. And right here in the middle, actually right here, bam, right with my finger, that's where the gymnasium is. See, to us it was a big school back then. Now, right at this point here, you can't see it because they have something else there, but right, let me find it for you. I'm gonna put it right where it is, right here. That was the cafeteria back here. But I see they've done some construction, built something else there. And but this is where we went to George Washington Carver High School. Some folks know it as Carver Fielddale. Okay, I'm going up here on the swings. We were out in Texas, and we were walking by. We was in one of the parks out there, and they had some swings. So Frances wanted to go and swing. It didn't go over very well for Frances. I think that swinging was not her calling. Got a little dizzy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Frances how to swing.
Okay,
All right.
So let's let Robert show me how real swinging is supposed to be done.
Real swinging is supposed to be. Yeah. This is how real swinging looks.
Woo!
Yeah. All right.
And Robert is just a swinging.
I was swinging.
Not only can we step, he can swing. Notice he's not swinging very high though, y'all.
That's good enough.
All right.
Okay, we just finished our.
Woo!
Oh boy, that was longer than I thought it was.
Yeah. I tell you, when we were out here in high school, that little track seemed a lot longer than it really is.
Well,
10,000 steps is a lot of loops around there. But
yeah.
it's okay.
You'll
We
get
did it.
To be honest with you, we did take a measurement of the steps, it takes approximately, and this is an approximate, 500 steps in a lap. That depends on your stride length, of course. It could be less, could be more. Could be whether or not you walk on the inside lane or whether you walk on, it's not a lane anyway, walk on the inside of the track or the outside of the track. You got to take all that in consideration when you're walking around unmarked, undersized track, okay? Now, if this was a 400-meter track, we'd know exactly what we were doing. But this is, I don't even know what the distance of this little ring around here. But, like I say, a step is a step. You don't have to worry about what the size of it is. You can go walk around a gym floor, and that's really small. You're trying to get 10,000 steps. And I'm telling you, 10,000 steps are 10,000 steps. Okay? So look here. I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are
still stepping. Woo!
We are now at Albert Harris. Albert Harris is an elementary school also. Albert Harris was a rival school to Carver. Albert Harris High School back in the day. Can't tell you much about Albert Harris except we played them in sports. Football, basketball, that was the thing, and ran them in track. Met a lot of good friends though from Albert Harris running track. Now, that's one thing about it, when we went to track meets, we all had to ride the same bus. When I was from Carver, Albert Harris, we go out of town to track meets. But this is Albert Harris, now is an elementary school, and a well-kept elementary school. It's really like it. There's not much we're gonna tell you about Albert Harris, because not a whole lot we know about Albert Harris. Only thing I know about Albert Harris is I can remember when we played football, we played for the Pete Dillard Award. And whoever won the game kept the award for a year, then you play for it again. I will tell you this, I don't know if the award is still at Carver or not, but I can say Carver was the last one to win the Pete Dillard Award. So if any of you folks from Albert Harris on here want to have some bragging rights, you didn't win the last game. I can tell you that. We kick your butt. We, like I said, we beat Albert Harris' butt in football to win the Pete Dillard Award. That's our trophy for Carver for eternity. I don't know if it's there or not. You know how they do when it comes to these schools, renovate these schools. They act as if the high school didn't exist, which it didn't, which it doesn't anymore. So it is what it is. But yeah, but this gave you a tour, 3 sides of Albert Harris High School. Now back over where this parking lot is, I'm going to try to get a shot there. I know over behind there somewhere is where the football stadium was back in there. I'm not sure if that's what it's still, if that an open field or what. That's what it was. That is it. Albert Harris High School.
Wow.
All right, there you got to see the new renovated George Washington Carver Elementary School. I mean, it's really looking nice around there. I really, people in Henry County, they did a great job on getting Carver looking the way it is. In fact, of all the elementary schools in Henry County now, I have to give Carver the high grade. I've been around to some of the others. And
I agree.
They're not what Carver is.
I agree.
You know, they got it good. You know, we sort of missed our lights on the field and, you know, those football field and those stadium, all that's gone. But hey, it's not for football, not for high school anymore, for elementary kids. And they're not playing football in elementary school.
But we had a really enjoyable time out there, as you saw. Kind of what we call being back to our roots and our old stomping grounds. But you know, we love sharing our travels with you, but we do want to make sure that we don't get too far from the real reason that we're here with this YouTube channel, our pillars of health. And the first being nutrition, second being our movement, and third being supplementation. So just a little tip to help us through, because we're about to enter into the holiday season. Oh my goodness. And y'all know how it is when you're being invited to dinners and luncheons and parties and gatherings, and you are totally not in control of the food that is being served. Just give you a couple of tips. Those events where you're being invited and it's potluck, make sure you take something that you can eat. There's another tip. It's called the 3-bite rule, okay? And that is when you're eating something that is kind of outside of what your norm would be, or is a good healthy choice, only take 3 bites. 3 bites can't do but so much harm. So we hope that everybody who makes it through has a wonderful holiday and enjoy time with your family and friends. And remember the reason for the season. It's a time for us to be so grateful.
Now, we're going to have a little special treat for y'all at the end of this video. After this closing, we took a little stop by the highway, traveling back to Georgia from Virginia. And Frances took me on to a challenge. Stick around and see what it is.
So we're going to show them that.
We're going to show them that.
Oh, that's a surprise to me, y'all. I didn't know about that. Okay, so let's watch the challenge on our way back from Virginia, headed back south.
Let's tell them again. Subscribe,
like, comment, share, set up the notifications, but please be sure and like. Robert gets real happy when he sees the likes.
I sure do.
All right, so, okay, Robert, let's watch the challenge that I gave
I'm Robert.
you. And I'm Frances, and we are still stepping.
See y'all when we get in Florida. All right, we're out here traveling. Just pulled over here to South Carolina rest stop, trying to make our way back on down to Florida. Anyway, we just want to let y'all see, really what we're doing, we're trying to walk our legs a little bit because, get a little stiff. And it was cold this morning when we left up in Virginia.
And plus, Robert and I when we're traveling, we try to stop about every 2.5 to 3 hours. Stop, stretch your legs. It's just good for circulation. Because I remember, we're not young chickens anymore. So we have to try to do the things to keep ourselves healthy. But while we're out here, taking this little short break, we thought we'd just share some of the scenery with you.
While we get some stepping in.
That's right. And we are doing some steps.
That's right. So anyway, we're out here along interstate.
I should challenge Robert out here to do at least 10 squats, but I guess I'll let him pass today. Since he's doing all the driving.
You picked up the challenge now. We're going to get those squats on. We're going to get those 25 squats out here today. Okay, let us get over here so we can set the phone down a little bit here.
Oh no, I asked for it, y'all.
Hey, you asked for it and you're going to get it. All right, now 25 squats what we're going to get out here today. Okay. We're going to set the phone down because we want the people to see it. We don't see people see you sweat them out. Talking about I was going to challenge Robert. Okay. Don't ever challenge Robert to a squat. I love those squats.
I know you love the squat. I know you love the squat. Baby.
We're going to have to do a video one day just showing all of our 25 squats to do at the end of our 10,000. Well, every 1,000 steps. Every 1,000 steps. In our 10,000 steps, we do 25 squats.
Right.
Not every day. We try to do it every other day.
So do the math.
Okay.
Every 1,000 steps, 25 squats. It's 10,000 steps and 10,000. So that's 10 sets of 25 squats, y'all. Yes, that is 250 squats. Not bad for 71 and 72, is it?
That's right. Now, okay, hold on. We're going to be right back with you. We're going to get these squats going.
Okay, and I challenged him. He took the challenge off. All right, let's hit it.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, woo, 16, 17, woo, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo!
Bam. Hey.
Okay, we're squatting, but guess what? We're still who?
I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping.